Okay, here we go. At the alternator, off of launch. Now I'm taking a heading straight to the slide, as it's called. Straight ahead of me. There we go. The slide is along the left side of what we call West Pole. And I'm just coming over the slide now. Remember, give yourself lots of terrain clearance. You can always veer off to the left and give yourself more clearance. Now I'm just going to maintain this heading straight to the next ridge. I have the glide to clear that ridge. But again, as I said, if you needed to, you could always veer off to the left and come around either of those ridges. Now as I come over the ridge, I'm going to veer off a little bit to the left in search of a little lift. But I don't find anything of significance, so I'm going to turn back to my right. And there's the rock face. That's what you'll see on the front of West Pole. Again, I'm still looking for lift, but it's pretty light this day, so I'm just going to go ahead and go on my glide right here along that ridge. We'll look off here to the left, check out the scenery, and then back along the ridge. That ridge, as you can see, has the ponds directly in front of me, and those line up directly with our landing zone. Now when I get to the landing zone, there are several windsocks down below, so I can judge the wind direction at the landing field. Additionally, I could ask the pilots down below by radio what their observations are. In this case, the wind is blowing directly at this point into my face, so I'm going to burn off my altitude a little bit back here. A few S-turns. And I would recommend for your first flights that you take a few more S-turns and burn your altitude off a little farther back so that you can land at this point right here in the wide open field. But I'm going to take my glide a little bit further. In fact, I'm going to pass one of the windsocks that's in this tree right here to my right. It's a nice windsocks flag sitting right up there. Okay. Now I'm out of my harness, have my landing gear down, coming in for my approach. Start flaring, slowing the glider, and touching down. And that's a flight to the T.